Oh goodness, as future Jordan might have already put on the thumbnail, this is gonna look really, really strange. So, yeah, we're just gonna get into it. But as always, I'll at least try to show you the information. I mean, here are the race details pretty much, but as we actually get into the Musume selection, here's the King Halo you're racing against. It's pretty much what I believed it was going to be based on my own experience, but I remembered very little. That being said, again, as for the Musume I'll be using, it's not gonna be. I don't think it was that gold chip. I think it was this gold chip, funny enough. And yeah, that's not gonna be great. So we're gonna find out what's gonna happen. One of these will be a proper what you're likely gonna be using as a free to play. Otherwise, if you have the resources, I mean, you can probably do anything you want. Why am I looking at inspirations? Yeah, some of these skills don't make any sense. It's because I was trying to survive the scenario mode in the meanwhile. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure this is the gold chip I use. Is it this gold chip instead? No. No, so yeah, instead we're just gonna pick our aptitude sprint gold chip and try our best. We are in some trouble, but hopefully things go well. And if nothing else, while we're waiting here, I did go into the room match and kind of try and simulate what would happen. That being said, with good aptitude, I'm gonna do my best, all things considered. Oh, actually, I don't want rain because that only debuffs me, really. So, off we go, I guess. And then just to see the other overview of things, I mean, we already looked at our gold chip, but, yeah, again, I have some dead skills that are not going to do as well for me. Hey, look, it's Curran-chan, the banner. But, if for no other reason than to look over the other rivals that you have, but really you're racing against King Halo. Now, hoping that King Halo gets blocked as we accidentally go to Kaiko Kitchen, but, yeah. We'll find out, because Encloser and then Late Surger, which is going to be a bit interesting. But again, just showing you at least the other favorites. I think, if we're not third, we're second, but I think we're second. Yeah, we're second, and then here's a Taiki Shuttle. That can be there, and she's a pace chaser. If she stands in front of us, or races in front of us, well, I'm shrugging in real life as I say we'll do our best. But otherwise, I think we're going to do Gold Chip first, Teio second, funny enough, because I think I sorted my Musume a certain way. That's why you didn't see Teio there. And then, Sakura Bakshi now. I had a Silent Suzuka. Maybe it's a Silent Suzuka. I know all of them are at least A aptitude, and I think, funny enough, I had just trained a King Halo that was S sprint aptitude. But unfortunately, you obviously cannot use her in the race. So, let's get started, for timestamp's sake. So again, I did go into the room match just to see, but that's not a complete simulation because you cannot set who you're going to be racing against. So all we do is sit here and hope that we do our best. Again, I think I have mostly debuffs for the front, but obviously Late Surgers is, which King Halo is a different story. And I think that's her. No, that's Taiki Shuttle. My mistake. But if nothing else, you're hoping that King Halo gets blocked and you don't, whether you're a pace chaser or an Encloser. And if you're a front runner, well, that's a completely different thing. Again, if you're using Sakura Bakshi, I can see it happen. Otherwise, as we come around the final corner here, quote-unquote, it's the only corner, into the straight. Funny enough, I think Go Home Specialist procs, I swear I've seen it proc here before, even though this is technically an uphill, which is where the power happens the most, but if we can manage to pull forward, that would be nice. But with B sprint aptitude, we are taking a debuff. Yeah, pain. Do we actually accelerate? Kind of. But I think that's mostly just being an Encloser rather than being a, rather than something that I've trained. Basically, more speed and certainly more power would have helped out. But I can only do the best with what I have. Hey, look, a daily sale. Actually, you know what? We need to get rid of this before we move on. So, again, timestamps exist in case you want to go forward. I forgot to completely mention at the beginning of the video, but they do exist. So, in the sale, I mean, it's the only one we have. I can just let it run out naturally, but back to the Legend races we go. But yeah, next up on our plate is going to be Tokai Teio, just to see. I think she's also at B. I swear she hit A aptitude, though. I might be mixing her up with my Silent Suzuka here, who is actually S. So, I think we're instead going to use Silent Suzuka. And not Sakura Bakshi, no. But we'll see what happens. So, I did set favorites, but the Tokai Teio I have here is not. It's going to be interesting, if nothing else, just to see what happens. So, I didn't look at her skills. I'll show you the skills when we get to the display here. So, just making sure we have good moods as we go into it. Also, the mood does play a factor as well. I mean, while you're training, you can certainly just look at it. But here's my Tokai Teio. Again, there are some things I took just for the sake of surviving scenario, I'm pretty sure. But otherwise, B aptitude is the biggest factor. I think it's about 100-ish speed stamina, particularly for this race, but I could be wrong. If nothing else, I just hope people can learn from my mistakes, whether I'm saying wrong information at times, or I just make mistakes just by choosing to try and put gold chip here. I'm gonna be trying again later in the day, but since the legend race just came out, I mean, no point doing anything else. So yeah, this should be better, but I guess we're gonna find out, because I just realized if we don't have anyone in front of us, I was about to say, if we don't have anyone in front of us, we can't proc Teio's step, question mark? Let me fact check myself. So, as I look up here, I mean, it's gonna be a really quick race. It's not long, so I only have a moment to look this up really quickly. Oh my goodness, my body. And by body, I mean my fingers. But as we get into the final straight again, we're in position to go. If we proc it, we could win. We can certainly hit our top. Well, if we can hit our top speed, it would be nice. Otherwise, I guess Teio doesn't have to proc her skill. We could just beat King Halo by speed stat, but I would have liked to have been. So, otherwise, I mean, 1200 speed, hey, guess I should have done that for my gold chip as well. Goodness. But anywho, I want, if nothing else, my goal for this legend race, or these legend races, is to give gold chip a trophy. Not particularly Tokai Teio, but I mean, I'll take it anyway because we need to win just so I get the goodies and I can do my 10 scout on Kita-san Black banner again. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, one more. So this time we're going to use Silent Suzuka, and I did push my... This one has S in Sprint aptitude, but let's see if bad things happen. Which it normally should. We're front runner, so unless we just completely... If Silent Suzuka completely spaghettis in the middle of the race, I mean, sure, it could happen. But otherwise... Also, I wasn't checking to see if King Halo was just being blocked in... because I was looking up Sky High Teio step. But I forgot to show you my Silent Suzuka skills. Well, I'll show you at the end. Goodness. Future Jordan has work to do. But yeah, as we move into this race here, let's let the timestamp rock. So, yeah, Silent Suzuka doesn't start at A Sprint aptitude. Heck, she doesn't even start at B? Question? I think she starts at C, but that's not as hard as, say, Gold Chip and Teio, who have a lot lower aptitudes to start with. So I did do some preparation, and for that I sacrificed my team trial ranking, because I'm pretty sure I'm being demoted. I'm in Class 5 right now. I'm certainly getting demoted to Class 4. But, again, my primary reason for getting promoted to Class 5 was for the initial promotion bonuses. But as I'm pretty sure I procced Professor of Curvature in all 3 races, which is nice. Now, is King Halo going to catch up to us? No, not if we hit our top speed, which I haven't actually tried calculating. I mean, I've tried, but I feel like it should be... If I had to flip a coin, or if I had to put my chips down, I say we win this, because boy, sprint races... This legend race should not be hard for anyone. It's just that I'm choosing to try to force gold chip, so... Although it looked like she was catching... It looked like King Halo was catching... Yeah, she was catching up for a moment. But that's just the acceleration from being a late surger as well, so... as long as we maintain a lead, we are perfectly fine. But if I can show you my Silent Suzuka really quickly... Can I? Please? Please? I think I can go through here. And let the game load. So yeah, these are my Silent... This is my Silent Suzuka. Period. That's the end of the sentence. Again, I only took Breath of Fresh Air because obviously I'm not using a lot of Swinging Maestro. I don't borrow Super Creek because I'm borrowing a max limit broken Kita-san Black. I have a max level Kita-san Black. I have a Kita-san Black of my own, but it's certainly not max uncapped, which results in bad things if I borrow Super Creek and then use my own Kita-san Black. But yeah, without further ado, not really much else to say here. If you have anything to say or want to see something or want to ask any questions, I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. I should just collect it all here. I'm going absolutely insane. But yeah, everyone's doing this legend race. Shouldn't be so hard, but bad things can happen because, I mean, maybe you don't parfait and you're in an awful mood and then King Halo just catches up to you because of the strategy. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. But yeah, the strategy acceleration bonus at the final spurt, King Halo will... I mean, that's just late surgers having a higher acceleration than front runners. But yeah, without further ado, not really much else to say. The end screen should be here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!